Hello, everyone. I'm Tiff. I have to tell them my name.
And I'm Jack. We're back with a daily dose. It's been a few days. We've been enjoying our Christmas holiday.
Yes, and eating lots of food that make us feel
like it's time to get out and walk.
We're glad that 2017 is like a few days away to start the new year.
It's always exciting, and that's what we're talking about today, about 2017. Is it going to be your best year yet? And I have a feeling it will be, especially after you hear these tips that Tiff is going to share with you today. Were you looking at how sexy you look?
No.
She is. She's looking in the camera thinking, I look so good. You do.
Oh my gosh.
You really do. Hey, Kelly Hewitt.
Rashawn. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad you're here. And I just wanted to share there are two reasons why we don't have the life that we want. And that is because of limiting beliefs, which also can cause self-sabotage, right?
Which we may need to talk a little bit in a minute.
Yeah.
You keep going to two things.
And then distractions from others, like other people's drama. So that kind of keeps us from living our best life. And one of the things that just excites us the most is new. So when you hear the new year, or I'm going to get a new house or a new car or new body, new clothes, we get really, really excited.
Because it's something new.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not the old.
So when the new year comes, what are some of the things that you're thinking about? I have a lot of, like Jack and I have talked about the new year. We teach people how to set New Year's intentions instead of New Year's resolutions.
And we've talked a little bit about that because a resolution is focusing on a problem that you want to fix.
A resolve.
A resolve. And an intention is actually being forward thinking to something you would like to create in your life.
Yeah.
There's power in that.
There really is.
A lot.
So when you're setting your New Year's intentions, what are you excited to do? Like this year,
share.
My main thing is self-care. That's what I'm really going to focus on this next year is self-care. What about you?
Taking our business to the next level.
Ooh.
And be prepared because it's going to be sexy. You're going to love it because I know I do. And definitely always working on my body. And as I'm in my transition as a trans man transitioning from the female gender to the male gender, is to develop my masculine body. So excited.
Yes. Me too.
And we would love to know if you're here. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And would be willing to share. What is it that this new year, what are you looking forward to for 2017? Our dog's going crazy in the snow. Jasmine.
I hope she doesn't trip the camera.
She
could.
Be fine.
She's naughty. She's naughty. Okay. So, what are some of the things that you do to get yourself excited? Bring in that hope. Like, what are the new things that you want to create for yourself? And there are a couple things that you need to be aware of so that you can continue on. Because let me tell you, here you are with this experience of creating something new. And guess what? Your fears are going to come up. You're going to get uncomfortable. You're going to realize, oh, maybe it's not giving me what I want.
You might get a little bored.
Yeah. And how many times you go to the gym at the beginning of the year and it is packed? I'm not kidding. Every time we go to the gym. During the year, it's pretty normal. Right before the holiday or right before New Year's and after New Year's, oh my gosh, we can barely get on a machine because everyone's like, I'm going to do this. And then 3 weeks later, everyone's gone. Why is that happening?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Just a really quick share. You keep that train of thought. Kelly,
okay.
Thank you for sharing letting go of what is not helping me be the best me.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic to really take a look at what in your life you'd like to release or bring more of in. That's a good place.
And you know
to
why
start.
it's so awesome to let go of the things that are no longer serving you is it gives you energetic space to receive what you actually desire.
That's actually very true.
It's kind of like your hands are like this holding on. I'm holding on to what I have and I have to just keep everything I have. But then how do you reach out and grab what is coming to you that you actually desire? You have to let go, release, and then it comes in and it's like you nab it, right? So very good point, Kelly. Thank you so much for sharing that. So as you are moving on with what you're creating, it's really important to remember this will help you stick to what it is that you want to do, because you need to keep going. If you're going to the gym, keep going, but you're going to get there. Some mornings are going to be crappy. You're going to lose that verve and excitement over time, just because life starts happening. The monotony of life keeps happening. You might not feel so well. You might be tired. You need to keep going, because if you understand that when you start to create something new, all of your fears are going to come to the surface.
And this is when you realize you have so many old patterns and way of doing things. Like Tiff said, when you bring in something new, it creates a lot of resistance.
Yeah.
You will notice a lot of resistance popping up in you, and you'll want to settle back into your old routines, your old patterns, the old ways you've been doing life, but you want something new and different. That's where you challenge those old ways and keep going. Don't stop.
Absolutely. And you are going to have some discomfort. A lot of people, when they feel discomfort, they're like, oh, you know, maybe that means this is not meant to be.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, bull, shh. Did you hear me? I lived my life like this for so long. When I would start creating something, I would be like, ooh, this might not be the right thing. I'm having some issues. You know, this could be a cosmic power telling me that this isn't a good idea.
Mercury retrograde.
No, you will have discomfort. You absolutely will. And all that is just a few things for you to take a look at and clear in your limiting thoughts. And what are limiting beliefs? They are ideas that you have of why you can't or shouldn't have something. Okay, whatever you want in your life, whatever that desire is in your heart, that is for you.
Right.
What you want wants you.
Right. And I know we've talked about this on another live, but it begs repeating. Like Tiff was saying, the main thing is, why can't you or shouldn't you have what it is you want? When you get honest with yourself about those two questions, about everything you want to create for yourself this next year, that's where you uncover your limiting beliefs, why you can't or shouldn't have what it is you want. That's where you do the clearing work on those limiting beliefs to clear it out, so that it makes it easier for you to create new patterns, new
Neural
ways
pathways,
of being.
yes.
Yeah, new neural pathways in your brain.
Shelley is talking about the unconscious mind, and this is really where this is our specialty. It's really talking about the unconscious mind. So let me just give you a little bit of information about the unconscious mind. The unconscious part of your brain is the part of your brain that is the storage center of your entire belief system. And the reason they call it the unconscious brain is because sometimes you don't know what the hell's in there. So it'll be firing thoughts away. It'll be firing thoughts away, and you'll get this weird, sick feeling in your gut of like, oh, I probably shouldn't go to the gym because, you know, what if I bump into someone I don't want to see? Or, you know, what if I get in a car accident on the way? You have to pay attention to those things, because self-sabotage is a very real thing. If you have any fear about what you want to create, you're going to have some self-sabotaging behaviors come up. And that is why you have to pay attention and just keep going. If you know that those things are coming in, the discomfort, sometimes boredom, sometimes that feeling of like, oh, I can't do it. All of that is limiting beliefs. And you just keep on going. And what you'll find is that if you will keep going, in spite of the fears that come up, what you'll notice is if you face the fear, you're going to find that the fear actually turns into smoke, because 99% of what you are afraid of isn't even real.
Right.
Do you have anything to share about that?
Yeah, I got the camera all adjusted while Tiff was doing the teaching portion of today's live. That's why it takes two. I'm telling you.
Everything
right?
does, right?
It's nice. So yes, challenge your old ways, your old thoughts, your limiting beliefs. Why can't you or shouldn't you have something? Look self-doubt in the face and keep on going. One of you just said, oh, Shelby, self-doubt can be a son of a bitch. Yes, it can be incredibly paralyzing. Kimber, we're so glad that you're here.
Hi, Kimber.
James. So, 2017, it can be the best year of your life.
Absolutely. It's going to be for us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we're glad to be here doing Facebook Live and saying and sharing everything that we can think of to make a difference in your life.
And the answer to not finishing what you're starting to create is to keep going and face fear in the face and challenge what? your limiting beliefs. Challenge them. Ask the question. It's like, do I really want to be stuck in this? And like Kelly Hewitt said, let go of things that no longer serve you, because that gives you energetic room to receive what belongs to you.
Because if your hands are closed, you can't, there's no space to receive
Yeah.
something new. So don't be afraid. So we ask you and would love for you to join us on our YouTube channel, where we have, it's the house for all of our Facebook Live videos. And you can look through and watch any of the ones, re-watch them, that can help you or make a difference in your life.
Yep.
We would love it. And don't forget to always eat dessert first, because life is meant to be devoured. We'll be back.
Bye.